Good people. Now today we will take a third step into Taireva. So our first lesson introduced the relationship between Taireva and Karigamombe, and we did the Kushaura part. And then the second lesson we introduced the Kutsinira, playing the Goremwana part. And so the Goremwana part, and then we did the netetes as well. So the Goremwana part plays just the upper notes, and so today we want to move and play some of the basses. So if you start out with the Goremwana part, and then when you end the cycle, you can then transition to play parts that include the bass notes. And so the first phrase that we're going to play is and when you think of it, this is coming straight from the phrases of Karigamombe. 4. But the way we are playing it, we play. These are the 6 notes, and then again, and then we move to the second phrase, again, and then the third phrase, again, and the last phrase, again. And so the netetes are also a direct derivation from Karigamombe. So we play. And then the second phrase. Again. And then the third phrase. And then the last phrase. So you can play everything here. Or you can play. This is just a variation. So if we do the whole cycle, this is the first phrase, second phrase, third phrase, some variations. For the last phrase. But the way it connects with the mwana part is so we're finishing the cycle, and then you move to so it's basically the same part where you can start at the top and then move to these basses. And then the same netetes that we play for the mwana part can also be played for this part. So you could go and then so first phrase, and then you can move to the higher netetes. And then second phrase, you can push it back to R8. So the point is that whatever netetes you have from that part that we did mwana, you can incorporate them when you play this part that has the basses. Now there are additional basses. In fact, Taireva is a very versatile song. There's so many basses that you can play. But what I can do is give you a part that is rich in these basses. And the first phrase you can play is, so these are the 6 notes. So, and then the second phrase, third phrase, again, again, and then the last phrase you can go, so, or you could use this one. But I prefer this one. So, if we do the full cycle, first phrase, so this at least gives a part where you are playing, where you're playing the basses. The basses are rich. Now you could push it a little further. There are parts where you then use B1. So this is just a way of using B1, but you can figure that out on your own. I think the lesson for today is that once we start from the mwana part, we're playing the upper notes and we then transition to play some basses. And then we push the basses a little further. And then once you have these 3 parts, you can move from the top notes to mixing them to the bass notes, and then you go back and you play all the nettetes that you can, and it nicely complements the kushaura part. Now, so if you've got the kushaura part, you've got the kasawa part, and then you can play the basses. That is basically the introduction to Taireva. And for today we stop here.